Well, I did issue for a defective equipment. It's $80. You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there where the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
Here we see a member of the Cashion Police Department in Cashion, Oklahoma, pull over a woman for allegedly driving with a broken taillight.
But, well, I don't want to sign it because I don't want to do $80.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it.
All right.
If that's all you want to do.
Go ahead and step out of the car.
Why?
Because you're under arrest. Step out. Step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not.
Step out.
No.
Step out. I'm giving you a lawful order. Step out.
She then rolls her window up as if that will do anything to stop the cop.
You be fair with me and I'll be fair with you.
Step out.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I'm placing you under arrest. Step
you
out.
You are full of because you're not placing me under no arrest.
Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
You want me
Step out.
Then she just takes off, and what happens next is shocking to say the least.
Do that to me.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I am not. You better leave me.
Put your hands behind your
Leave
back.
me alone.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Now.
I said leave me alone. I mean it.
And here's where things escalate even further. The cop then fires his taser at this woman, and regardless of how she's treated, the cop to this point, this is inexcusable.
Do you realize you just got yourself in a whole lot more trouble?
The woman is then arrested, but not after some quick gaslighting from the cop, and this, per local media. After she allegedly kicked the officer, she was tased for refusing to put her hands behind her back. According to Kingfisher County Court docs, Hamill was charged with assault and battery on a police officer, resisting an officer, obstructing an officer, eluding an officer, and operating a vehicle with defective equipment. Shortly after her arrest, attorney Ed Blau sent K4 the following statement. The actions of the Cashion Police Department on July 16th were egregious and unnecessary. The thought that a 65-year-old woman, known to the community as the grandmother of two boys lost in the 2012 Piedmont tornado, needed to be tased and arrested for not signing a ticket offends common notions of decency. The people of Cashion and the state of Oklahoma are no safer because of the actions of Officer Massin. His unnecessary escalation and use of force served no purpose other than to torment and embarrass Ms. Hamill. We are exploring all legal actions which may be taken to vindicate Ms. Hamill's civil rights. According to online court records, Hamill pled guilty to resisting an officer, obstruction, eluding, and operating a vehicle with defective equipment. All charges are misdemeanors. As a result, the state agreed to dismiss the assault and battery charge. Hamill received a 4-year deferred sentence and will have to pay a $50 fine on each count. We have seen countless times how police abuse their power to subjugate everyone in their communities, and while this particular interaction is years old at this point, it is still as relevant as ever to show that police training needs to focus more on de-escalation tactics to prevent these unnecessary acts of violence from happening. I also kept thinking while watching the video how differently this interaction could have gone if the cop pulled over someone who did not look like her. And sadly, things are only getting worse because there is a lack of oversight, there is a lack of understanding, and there is, at least in my eyes, very limited to no way right now of having any sort of reform. Even in the most simplistic way, it feels impossible.